what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and jump right in. What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a nice Saturday evening. The Pop-Tart Bowl delivered. I was just watching the very end of it. BYU's going to win. Unfortunately, I'll have to catch all the post-race shenanigans, or post-game shenanigans in a bit. But yeah, here we are at Miami, and if you remember when I first did the walkthrough of the track when we were when it just came out, I said it'd be fun to do Formula cars here. And conveniently enough, we've got the Formula 4 Regional Series here. So this would be a good chance to do some. Also, we are really close to moving up on our license for Formula, so maybe we can get some.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
It's the one I do the least. But I've been wanting to do more, and this seemed like a good chance to do it. And I don't have any of my overlays gone again. I just was practicing earlier, and they were fine. They always go away. No. Where they at? There we go. Okay. All right. All right. Let me know if it's, for whatever reason, I feel like the car is really quiet. I don't know if it's too quiet on the stream. Tires aren't quite warmed up yet. Actually, I need to keep it in second there. I think that's what I realized when I was practicing earlier. You don't really need first gear in this. Like I would thought you would have. Unless you kind of come in there like that and mess it up like I did. Lots of rookie ratings in there, or D ratings, I guess I should say. That turn is the hardest one on the track, man. It's doing good for that last turn there. 2 super crucial turns here because they got long straights after him. This is going to be a new best, I think, for me, though. Into the 202s.
On your right. Clear right.
Can I get this right here? A little better. It's still not great. Oh, I forgot to turn the overhead light on. I apologize. If it's a little dark, I will turn it on after the race for the next one. What time is it? I have the time pulled up here. We still got like a few more minutes. Let me.
Left front 98%, right rear 98.
There we go. This one has the local time. Oh, it didn't reset my chat from yesterday's stream. How do I do that? Reset the session data, but it didn't clear out
Front
the
left
chat.
100%, left rear 100.
I would have thought clearing out resetting the session data in Stream Elements would do that. Let's see. I don't know if that did it or not. Oh well, you'll just have to see some archive stuff, I guess. The subscriber count is right, though, and man, huge jump. We had like 40 subscribers in the past 2 days. Thank you to everybody that's subscribed. The video I did about hidden places in iRacing
Exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
is, as the kids would say, popping off. So thank you to everybody, all the new subscribers. Look forward to doing volume 2. Which is fitting since there was part of Miami was in that video. We're about to pass the Walmart that's in that video right here. It is, I don't know if you can't see it. I don't think you can see it from the track, but it's right off to the right over there. Oh, can't see it. Ah! iRacing's a horror game.
Sixth place.
Gotta get that shift right. If I wouldn't have hit the chip there, I might be gaining. There we go. We finally got a good exit out of there. It's not going to be much better, but it is going to be better. It's going to be an improvement. No.
P5.
Ooh, enough to jump us into P5 in practice. All right, we got 1 minute. I'm going to turn that light on real quick. Give me 1 second. And clean up my Mountain Dew cans.
keeps increasing. It's now 123 Fahrenheit.
All right.
Checkered flags out, E5.
All right, we are number 5. So there's that. I would say of all the ones that I just kind of get in the car and go without really
Just 2 minutes
paying
left,
as much
2
attention
minutes to go.
or
Exit's
trying as
clear.
hard. Not say trying as hard. I don't know, that's not the word to use. As concerned with like my iRating and stuff, it's formula. Sports car lately, as I've started doing some other stuff, I've been a little bit more concerned about being protective of it and stuff like that. Formula, it's 1.3. I just need to just go have fun, not worry so much. And then I'll worry about it when I get a little closer to 2K. I would love in 2026 to have all 3 licenses that are asphalt based be at least 2K. That'd be nice. I definitely think it is in the cards. I think we have the pace to do it. Hey, there's the pool. There's Das Yachts. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed the sprinklers. Well, you guys can't see them. I'm sorry. Off to the right-hand side, there are like a bunch of, or I guess they're fountains. But I couldn't see they were just like bushes. It was like sprinklers. Hi, everybody. Next to the Senna mural. Oh, there's like chairs stacked up. Did you notice that? That was cool. They're like chairs stacked up, like in the edge of the conference room. Maybe that'll make the next video.
Okay, Ryan, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
All right. One time I did have an issue mapping my throttle or my clutch for starts. Like it was weird the way it was behaving. I was trying to do my other paddles, but
Track temperature's
it
rising.
did it to
It's
where
now
they were like
150
backwards. Like
Fahrenheit.
I had to pull them in to go. They were like not engaged. Oh, no, it was weird. I can't know how to describe it right now. But so I just mapped it to a button, but I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll do a test run after we qualify here. Awesome. I had a feeling I went in too deep there. Well, it's going to be a second lap. It was probably going to be a second lap anyway. Get the tires warmed up. Oh, got a little shade. We caught a cloud.
The leader has just done 202.0.
Jeez, can't get the car slowed down, man.
P8. That lap was a 209.7.
Yeah, that's bad. It's too early in my turn in.
The leader's just done a 201.8.
Leader's quick. Ah. Not great. Quality lap. I think we could have done better, but alright, let's try this. So that's what I got in map 2. Is that better than just... I'm not sure that's even better. I couldn't map it to, when I tried to map it to my paddles right here, they had to be engaged to go. Like the clutch was always engaged, and when I pulled them is when it would degage. Which is, but like there's no, I can't flip it. That's right. It's just the first race. See what we can do.
That's the end of the session. 8th place.
I don't like that. I don't know why I can't get the clutch set up right.
T-minus 90 seconds.
$90 seconds. Long time to wait.
The race starts in 60 seconds.
But when I mapped the Porsche Cup like this, and it worked fine. Like it works as you would just imagine it would.
T-minus
You hold the
30
pedals,
seconds.
release one, slowly release the other, and you go off. But this car wouldn't work set up that way. I don't know. Maybe we'll work on it in between.
The track temp is 122 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 84. The strength of field is 1200. This will be a standing start. 15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this.
That worked all right. That's all right.
You're in the middle. 3
Oh,
wide.
jeez,
Clear
dude.
left. Clear right. Clear all
Guy
round.
can do a complete stop.
The car in front is Wilms, car number 25. The license and their rating is 1.0. Okay, Ryan, decent start. You can build something from here. The guy in front is Janza, car number 18. The license and their rating is 1.1.
Right side. Clear right. Car left. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
7th position.
Car right. Clear right. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Woo! That was tough to save there.
Okay, Ryan, don't
Nope.
let this guy distract you.
Oh, dang it. That guy got me all out of work. That guy got me all out of sorts heading in there, and then...
We've been called into the pits for repair.
You gotta be kidding
Car in
me.
front of us
It
is
ain't that
car
bad.
number 6, D license.
I can still drive. It's really annoying, man. He just... There wasn't much for me to do there. I had to slow down. I couldn't get it. Kind of forced me off.
The leader has just done a 202.3. Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Right front 98%. Right rear 98.
What? It didn't say if there was anything to fix.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
Alright, I
Stay
guess he
behind
fixed
the
it.
white line.
Whatever the meatball was for. That was weird.
Alright Ryan, the next car is Russo, car number 90. B license. And their rating is 1.
On your left, clear left.
Yellow flag. B14.
Get out of the way, man.
You're reeling Russo in. The gap is 0.1. B13.
On your right, on your right. Clear right.
Nice one, mate.
On your
Oh
left,
my
clear
God.
left.
You have 12 incident points.
Russo, you're an idiot, man. You're like 2 seconds a lap slower and you're blocking and shit.
Shown as the meatball flag.
And then dive on me.
Repairs.
That was freaking stupid.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. The guy ahead is Andrew, car number 24, B license, and their rating is 1.0.
I think I'm gonna stay out. There's only 7 minutes left. I think I got like 3 laps to come in. Like, what the heck is he doing? He's like, got damaged. He's 3 seconds a lap slower. And he's like weaving and blocking me. And then just dives in on me. Stupid. This is why we got qualified better.
Next car is Russo, car number 19. B license, and their rating is 1.1. The gap to Russo ahead is now 6.4.
I'm not here to beat ass card. I'm still gonna catch him.
There's a car rejoining. Okay, Ryan, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. 14th.
Ooh, this might be sketchy.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
It's one thing to block and stuff when you're clearly like seconds slower from damage. It's another thing to just straight up wreck somebody.
You're reeling. V13 in. The gap's now 2.9 seconds.
I might run out of time. I thought we'd be able to do the 3 laps, but I don't know how it works when the clock starts, because we'll come around probably this lap, take the white flag maybe? I don't know, because the leader's probably way ahead. We're probably going to get disqualified.
Right, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. You've used half your fuel.
Car left. Clear left.
Dipshit. You suck.
Nice pass. Well done, Ryan.
That wasn't the white flag, though, so we're in trouble.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Christopher, car number 21, and their rating is 1.1.
Hey, Barry, how's it going? I think I'm about to get disqualified here. Too many laps with a meatball flag. Not coming in. I want to say I think it's 3 laps. Can I get one more?
P13, white flag, last lap.
Maybe it's 5. I'm alright. Just enjoying my Saturday evening. I saw that I've been wanting to race Formula cars at Miami, and I saw that the F4 regional was there, so thought we'd have some fun.
Hector is the winner.
It's just so hard. Like, the racing standards around right where I'm at right here are so terrible, but there's just no way to get away from these people. No way. It's so stuck in the mud, man.
The gap to Christopher ahead is now 5.3.
I got 12x for this race. 12x in a 15-minute race. This is going to nuke my safety rating. I'm trying to get up to advance.
Place. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
No, they didn't disqualify me. I just gotta have to work. Like, I literally got to like put it on pole and just run away from everybody. That's like literally the only way to stay away from these people. This guy just completely just comes to a dead stop. Dude just like straight up comes to a stop. Like, is everyone that terrified to drive? If you're that scared to drive, like maybe wait to come into the lobby. Or where's my car even at? There we go. Who's the dude that like everyone's so terrified. That dude just comes to a complete stop. I felt bad for the people behind me, but like there's no need to be on the inside of someone there. Just diving up in there. On the gas too soon. If you can qualify high and just run away from everybody, you're going to get a good finish because half the field wrecks itself. This is what I want to watch. Oh, shoot. Deck on it. What lap was that on? Here it is. All right. Not him, but this guy. No. Dang it. Terrible at this. This guy. He's running around with no nose. He's 4 seconds a lap slower than everybody else. He's like parking it on the apex. He's blocking me down the backstretch here. Then he's going to drive. He's going to take the defensive line on the inside when he's 4 seconds a lap slower with damage. And then he's just going to... I mean, I don't know if he just doesn't... I don't know. Like, you're done, man. If you're not going to come into the pits and get a new wing, new front wing, then get out of everyone's way. You're not going to hold the position. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know where you race formulas to get like a decent race, man. So much of this is just bonehead people. Oh, man. .13, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And we only lost 6 iRating, so could have been much worse. Let's do it again. 7:51's not bad. When I saw these races are only 15 minutes and they're every hour, I was like, that's insane. They should be every half hour. But I guess by the time you practice, qualify, grid, look at all the post-race stuff, it takes up most of that time. So I guess it's not that bad. we could use the practice. Yeah, we gotta get our quality time up, start up closer. I thought I saw some new subscribers come in there for a second. Where were they? I heard the thing beep. Marin Pav, thanks for the subscription. I don't know if you're watching the stream or subscribed from another video or something, but I appreciate it. The chat, the way that the live chat didn't give me an update tells me that they must have been watching maybe like the hidden place video and subscribed. But if I'm wrong, you're in the chat. Let me know.
The leader has just done a 203.0.
Okay. I guess that worked all right with the clutch mapped to the button. Yeah, I tried to clear that out. I reset the session in the stream elements, and it updated everything else. It updated the subscriber count and all that other stuff, but the chat is still there. I'm not entirely sure, like, what needs to happen for that to clear out. If it's just like a 24 hours thing, I don't know. So, apologies. It actually looks like it's not even updated to the things you're posting right now, is it? Huh. That's not good. I thought it would just update with the new stuff. Oh, what am I doing? Here we go. Reset your session data. It's still there, I think. Let's try this. I think that might have done it. Give me a second. Wait for the stream to catch up. See if it worked. I guess it didn't work. I'm seeing it here on mine. There it is, right there. So why? Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's like stuck. I'm looking at the preview on my stream elements. That has the new chat. But in OBS, it's still the old one. It's not pulling in. Refresh cache. Hey, that did it. There we go. This is an OBS thing. All right, I got it. There we go. Now I know. Probably need to do that before every session. Okay. All right. We got to get better. We got to get in the 202s for qualifying.
Exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
I think if we can get in the 202s, we'll be all right. Can't get that right. Taking too long. I'm not sure what the fastest way through that turn is. This wasn't a good lap. This is going to be a 203. It was a good third sector, though.
E7.
All right, this is the simulated lap 2 of the run. was better. Losing some time through here. I'm losing time through there. Lost about 2/10 in that section. Well, it was a 202, but barely. Okay, still just sitting there. If I run it out wide and then kind of slowly throttle it down, hit on the brakes there. Ah, it's too late, too early though. There's just not a lot of feedback or like markers to know what the heck where you're at. It's all going to come down to that turn, I think, if we can get through it good or not. Smoke that a little bit.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 117 Fahrenheit.
Oh, actually hit his nose there. Usually when stuff pops off, you don't actually hit it. I like these races. They kind of remind me of the old Gran Turismo days of like, do a race, get a few minutes of practice, try to improve your time, do another race. Like I like that. Not a lot of downtime, quick races, one after another. I miss that.
Watch the track limits, please, Ryan.
Alright. Gotta figure this out, man. That wasn't terrible, but I definitely didn't gain any time. Oh shoot. Let's look at my black box. Trying to see how much time I had left. Whoops.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 113 Fahrenheit. the leader's pace.
Nope. Gotta go wide. Definitely gotta go wide. Take a second. Let's peek in. Let's see if we can't see.
Left front, 95%. Rear right, 97.
What Omar's doing here. Interesting, he's staying in 5th through here. I'm dropping to 4th. And he's going through there in 3rd. That's interesting. That is very interesting. So he's staying 5th through all this. 5th, 5th. And dropping down maybe about midway through. Interesting. Very interesting.
Car approaching.
Got 5 minutes. Give it a shot. See what happens.
On your left. Clear left.
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Ooh, that is nice. I do like that. There we go. We might have just found a golden ticket. Always feels good when you unlock something like that. I'm like, wait a second. It's like caveman discovering fire. I should have watched the rest of his lap. I think I'm good everywhere else. That's just the one spot. Burp, burp.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 170 Fahrenheit.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's try out our new technique.
P9.
Holy shit. Woo! Like caveman discovering fire. Should be able to pretty comfortably get into the 202s now, even if we have a bad sector 2. Oh. Forgot about that whole braking thing.
Position. That puts you 2.3 off the pace.
All right, let's try it again. This would be lap 2. Oh, hello. I got a partner here with me. Let it run out a little bit.
The track temperature is increasing.
Downshift into 4th, downshift into 3rd. Run it through. On the gas. This guy's ruining my lap. All right, that's definitely going to help us, I think. I don't know if you'll help us, though. I don't know if you will. Hey. Hey, you. I'm about to be racing. I'm about to be racing. I know. Sometimes I sit here and don't do anything, and you can sit here. But I don't know if you're going to like this. It's about to get crazy. Oh, I know. You just want loving. Feel you purring. No. Do. No, don't eat that.
Check the flag.
Ooh, big yawn. Big yawn. All right, now we're the 3 car, which just means there's more for us to lose here. Oh, jeez.
Car left, clear left.
Moron.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Cold tires all round.
I think that was just because cold tires. Right. I mean, I get I wasn't going out of the pit lane as fast as I possibly could, but you still don't just run into back of people. All three of them. Twiddle-dee, twiddle-dum, and twiddle-dumbest. There you go. All three of them flew through the braking zone. Good cuddle session. No, don't chew on that. If you're going to lay up here, you can lay up here. But if you're going to like move around and stuff, that's not... Okay. What are you going to do? Make up your mind before I click qualify. All right. Good talk.
We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
All right, let's get into the 202s.
Track temperature's rising. It's now 160 Fahrenheit.
Hell yeah. 3/10. We're up. All right. 12.12 down isn't terrible. We're actually getting some back here, aren't we? I won't complain.
just done a 203.4.
We're going to be a little under that.
Pole position. You're now 0.5 ahead of P2. Your last lap time was at 202.9. The leader has just done 202.8.
Yeah, if someone gets on the inside of you there, you're cooked.
That lap time was
Whoa!
202.1.
Man, oh man, a 202.1. Jeezel. I was doing against my optimal lap. And I crushed it that time. That was a hell of a lap, Ryan. Good Jeezel. Alright. Now we gotta do it consistently, though. And not get wiped out in turn one. Okay, I was just going to say, that's a good half a second better than the next person, but then James did a 202.3. I don't know if I can do that consistently, though, enough to really just run away from everybody. But at the very least, be ahead of the riffraff. Dude, we were cruising on that lap.
That's the end of the session. Pole position. Well done, mate.
Thank you to whoever that was that I watched go through the marina turn right here, the yacht turn. That was a big help. Yeah. Yep, I really just got to get through turn one, make sure the chaos doesn't just ram me in the back as soon as I brake. I do have the benefit of I can go a little deep, though. I might go just a little deep just to make sure. I might let the guy on the inside get me, but whatever. At least around pole, I won't have any excuses. I can't blame it on everybody else if something happens. What's this? Oh, I got another recommendation on a track secret. All right.
Strength of field is 1300. We should do well here. We're expecting you to finish in the top 2. The track temp is 120 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 85. Standing start now. Let's go.
Car right. Clear right.
Probably should have defended that right off the bat, but it's all right. I should have just gone to the inside right off the bat knowing he was going to do that. Oh, he went wide. We weren't quite able to capitalize though. He was able to save it.
On your left. You're in the middle, 3 wide.
I don't like this.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear all round.
All right, keep it through there. Good deal.
Okay, Ryan, the next car is car number 13. D license.
All right, we got lap 1. Tires should be heated up. We can push now. Right behind me. So it's just us 3 now.
Come on, let's put this hard work to good use. P3. The gap to car number 13 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4 seconds.
If they start battling now, it might bring us right back up into them. At the very least, I can watch these guys and see kind of how they handle this. Maybe I'll learn something else. Especially that section. That's my new weakness.
Just done a 202.2. The car ahead has just done a 202.2.
What did I do? 203? Jeez, I gotta get going. bad.
The gap to P2 ahead is increasing. It's now 2.9 seconds. All right, Ryan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Not quite able to match that quality pace, am I? I don't know where I pulled that lap out of. They're side by side up there. Where that yellow flag came from? Oh, there. Yeah, just sit there all day, man. Don't worry about it. Am I just limping through there too much? I think the guys behind me hit that guy that's just sitting there on the track. I either feel like I'm crawling up through there, or I'm slamming on the brakes, and I don't always feel like I get that right.
Good lap. That's your quickest today. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
It's a good battle up there. These guys, maybe they'll wreck each other. So far, so good. We found a little pace. We were on pole here, but I think the guys ahead have a little faster race pace. But we're sitting here in P3. We're in the catbird seat in case these two want to wreck each other.
The gap to P2 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.3. That's half distance. The fuel's okay. That was 203.3.
Still haven't been able to get into the 202s in this race, which is a little problematic. Although those guys are, we did almost the exact same lap as the guy in second last lap. It's going to get more consistent, I think. Figure out how to keep doing what that pole lap was. Somebody locked up. I saw a lockup up there. Those guys are battling it out.
30. Ahead is now 3.0.
Those guys aren't glued to each other, man. They have not separated
There's
at
5
all.
minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. Come on, Ryan.
They've managed to not have really any contact, any significant contact. The black car just went into the lead.
The guy in front is Ryan, car number 18, the license. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.3 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
Ooh, we were a little faster than both of them that lap. Probably because they're battling, but of note.
Car in front is car number 13, D license.
Woo! A little back end got a little happy there.
The gap in front is now 4.0. Car number 12 has just been disqualified.
Man, disqualified in a 15-minute race with 3 minutes to go. That is, that's some
half
good
fuel.
driving.
You've used half your fuel.
I wonder why I'm not hearing people talking. Check that out. I did something. Oh yeah, I need to map my windshield, or my tear off.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Guy in the lead's got a little bit of a gap now. He's built up a right under a second.
Okay, Ryan, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
Oh no! There goes the leader. What happened?
fastest lap for Martinez, 201.9.
I thought the guy wasn't really close. Did he throw a dive? Or did that guy just really mess up the last lap?
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Car number 13 has won.
All right, we're going to pull home a second.
Podium finish. That'll do. Nice one. That's the end of the
James, what happened there, man? That was a... Oh, my mic isn't hooked up on this car. I'll have to go see what happened there. Got a nice little second, though. I gotta see what happened there. First, why... Okay, that's all good. Push to talk. All this is set up, though. I wonder why I couldn't hear them. Man, that was a crazy battle for the win there. I don't know what happened there at the last lap, but it was a good experience from my viewpoint. What I was trying to say there.
Oh, James was a tough opponent again. I tried passing him, but he always passed me back. But anyways, when it came to turn one, he spun out in the last lap, I think.
Yeah, you guys were battling out like crazy. That was good. It was a good watch. All right, let's.
I know it was a good race. Felt very rewarding.
Let's watch James on. So. Oh man, just in a little too deep. I don't know. Guy wasn't even really close to him, so I don't know if he was anticipating maybe he was going to throw a dive, so he just broke a little later, thinking maybe the guy would throw like a desperation dive, and then he just overcooked it. That sucks. Those two were battling out. Let's go. I might have broke it though. As soon as you go look at somebody, it seems like it always breaks it. I think at the beginning for the start, I just needed to, I should have pulled directly over, done like the Lando Norris. He did get a little bit better of a jump than me. I didn't cover off the inside. I was kind of more worried about getting hit from behind, from the back. He almost has a, like the person on the inside for P2 almost has a better run than the guy in first, but let's see if we, oh no, we got it. All right. Look at all that mess. That is why qualifying is so important. Do you look at that? That's why we have put an emphasis on qualifying. Oh my gosh. Look at that mess. Oh man. Oh, man. Oh, just, oh, and here comes everybody else. Oh my goodness. That is where you need to have like crew chief, an eye overlay. Like, do not, if you play this sim, do not cheat yourself. Like my eye overlay I would have instantly started seeing yellow circles pop up. My crew chief would have been like, there's a wreck and blah, blah, blah. Like, there's too many areas where you come around a corner into a blind, into a wreck. Yeah, I mean, the sim itself isn't always super quick with like throwing up a yellow flag. It doesn't really give you a lot of information about where it's at. I mean, if you semi take this serious, you should have something. Even iOverlay, their free version, would at least give you some heads up about what's going on. That seemed somewhat unnecessary. This is the guy that ran into the back of us in the practice lobby. Oh man, this dude's having all kinds of problems. Yep, absolute carnage. I don't know what he's doing, man. Just go to the pits. Tow at this point, guys. If you're that bad. I like that livery. It reminds me of the one I used to race in GT7. I had in the Super Formulas. I raced one exactly like that. That Golf livery. Oh, rear end the Haas. I think everyone turned out okay there. It kills me how people don't drive these cars like the littlest contact ruins your car. Like in any of the Formula cars, the slightest contact like just ruins your car. So, but people drive them like they're stock cars, and you can beat and bang on them. Look out! Oh no! That's a bad rejoin. Bad rejoin. And there's the guy in the end. Oh, one guy going wide, one guy going tight. Meet in the middle. There's the Haas. These guys are just playing bumper cars. There we go. There's the iRacing boat. All right, that was good. Well, second place. Pole position, I'll take a second place. Like I said, that pole lap was like out of my mind. I cannot replicate that, at least at this point. Nice. A big old 83 bomb in iRating and 0.12 in safety rating, which is nice. We got to get to 3.0 to get moved to the next license. I mean, but there's, the season just started. We've got 3 months essentially to do that. It's going to be harder to keep it at this point than get it, but nice. All right. What time is it? What's sweetie? Hurry ya. I'm going to go ahead and load in. Oh, maybe she doesn't. I was trying to see if she was telling me she's hungry. There's something else I was going to do. I don't remember. I fixed the comms. Yeah, the difference though, at least in GT7, people ghost. When some of these are caused by like lap cars driving around like idiots, either sometimes by purpose or sometimes just because they can't admit that they're done. They ghost in GT7. I used to get so mad though when I would get hit by a car that like hadn't ghosted yet. Like that, like they're like sliding halfway sideways and they're like, you're like, ghost, 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 ghost. And then right after they hit you, they turn into a ghost. Oh yeah, I kind of want to mess around with this and see if I can't figure out what was going on with this clutch. I don't like doing it from a button. Second clutch should be this. But you see, the problem is now the clutch is always engaged, and I have to pull the paddles to disengage it. I need it to be the opposite. Why is it doing that? Every other car just does it the way I like. The P-Cup car does it the right way.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 123 Fahrenheit.
Press a controller button combination to operate. What if I pull them both? No, that don't do it. Like I need this to switch to like a greater, like I guess a greater than symbol next to it. Should I use my pedal? Is my pedal be better? See, now it's flipped, right? At least my pedal, I can slowly drop it. Let's try with this. Is this better than a button? I just need to find a spot where I'm not in everybody's way.
All clear on pit exit.
Which at this track is difficult. Try right here. Alright, so we'll clutch in. I think that was that better than with the button? I can't tell. At least I can kind of modulate it with the pedal. As a button, it's just like a light switch on off. But I can't dual stage it. Man, I guess I still have cold tires.
Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
You don't have to run to the back of me, dude. Just go around me.
As a car approaching, stay behind the white line.
Got these guys away. They're on hot laps.
there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, TBD. I have no he broke the suspension on my wheel and it just steered over there. I have no idea what you're talking about. I cannot confirm or deny in this practice lobby. His car was broken already anyway. We're in practice. What are you gonna do? Drive around and practice for 10 minutes with a no front wing? Ooh, that was good. That felt good.
Hey, Nico. What the fuck are you doing?
He's very polite about it at
Also,
least.
shout out you were about to ruin my PR lap.
I gotta figure out how to do this faster. I don't think I'm terrible at it, but I just think that guys that are winning are a little bit better. All right, we're gonna go check out Pablo's lap. He put in a 2 minutes flat, 2-minute 409. Since we joined the session, let's go see what he did. That is another thing I miss about GT7 is they made it so easy to just go watch whatever the fast guys were doing. You could just go find the quickest time in the world, load in their ghost, and follow them. That's how I would do it. It's a little trickier now.
What are we doing?
You gotta
Racing?
either pay for...
Sliding out on easy sections isn't really racing.
That was a 2027, and I was just kind of like lackadaisical about it, which is nice. That's a good sign. A few sessions ago, we were like pushing, like getting the 202s, and I just did it without even really trying. So that's a good sign. Raise your floor. That's like my motto. Raise your floor. Don't focus so much on your ceiling. That 2021 was nice as our ceiling, but we got to focus on raising your floor. Whatever your just like flow state, go out there and just pump out a lap time is, that's what you want to keep raising. What was I saying before I started waxing all philosophical? Pablo. Let's check out this lap. Pablo just came in, did a 2 a minute, and just noped out of there. Like, show up, do work, leave. That's Pablo. Okay. Oh, did he leave already? So I can't watch his lap? I don't think I can watch it if he's like not in the session anymore. Boo. That sucks. All right. Oscar did a good lap though. Let's see if we can watch his. No? Is he not in here anymore either? Fine, let's do it this way. Who's in here that... All right, Gabriel, you did it too. What are you doing back there? I'm just knocking die-cast off of my shelf. She's playing with her race cars. Yeah, well, how do you do this? Not that I'm super worried about it. I'm just curious. Do you do it the same way? Yep, stay in 5th. Staying in 5th. He dropped the 4th a little earlier than I have been. And then dropped the 3rd. That looks really sketchy, though. He looks like out of control. I think I'm going to stick with the way I'm doing it. What I want to see, though, is the overpass section, what he does here. Oops. It's interesting. He shifts way late there.
I'm in the lap, I'm in the lap, I'm in the lap. Archie, I'm in the lap, Archie, I'm in the lap.
I don't. This isn't much I can do with this. It just looks really sketchy and out of control. Like, what are you doing back there? I feel you sticking your paws through the. She's sticking her paws through the seatbelt hole in my seat and just batting me. Goober, goober. That wasn't super helpful. That's one of those things where, like, you watch somebody and you're essentially doing the same thing. Like, it's annoying when, like, you watch somebody and you're following the lines, you're doing the same gearing, but for whatever reason they're like a second faster than you, and it's just like it's just in all the little entries and exits. I much prefer it when you watch somebody do something different than you and you're like, holy shit, that's the key, and then you do it and you gain a second. Like, that's what I like. This isn't helping much. It just looks like he's on the raggedy edge of, like, pushing it, like, right on the end to slip. I'll watch another one and see how he does it here. I mean, he is just wrestling this thing around. Right, yeah. It might be, like, you can't, and that's the thing, like, you can't replicate on the edge, you know? I can't, like, watch somebody driving the, okay, I'll just do that.
I'm on you, and I'm on my new PR lap, so please don't be dumb.
I think he's just carrying a little more. He's cutting that curb a lot more. I guess maybe I could do that. Like, maybe I could get more of that curb, whereas I'm going around it. Maybe the car can just kind of cut it more. I don't know if that's, like, replicable in the race, though. Like, I guess that's something you could do, like, on your quality run. But I feel like if you do that... What are you doing back there? If you do that in a race, odds are one laps it's not going to work out. You're going to pop a curb the wrong way and lose the back end.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Like, some of these things... Again, to go back to GT7, some of these things are like hot lap things, like things that you can do in a time trial session or hot lapping and qualifying, but you couldn't run that line in a race because it's not repeatable, it's not sustainable for an entire race. But I'll drive over that curb super aggressively. We'll see how it feels. I get that sometimes smooth is slow, but it's also, in races like these where half the field wrecks itself, sometimes just bringing her home in one piece can help you. That's just like, I'm not that type of driver. I would rather, like, find my comfort level and then just keep advancing it. It might be slower. I'm just not some of those dudes that go out there and just, more props to them that just, push it like a maniac. And they're constantly fighting the wheel. I got cold tires. Is anyone coming? Can I? No. Get out of the way. Let's reset. Forgot I was on my out lap. Tires are
Front
cold.
left, 99%. Rear left, 99.
Damn, I'm good at this. I don't even have the pit limiter on, and I was just cruising at 48 miles per hour.
We need to get some
I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just cruising under the pit limit. I do need to set the pit limiter, though, onto my button here. I definitely would classify my driving style as smooth. Like I wanna look. It might not always be the fastest, but I want to feel somewhat controlled and replicable. I want to be able to go out and do that same lap 50 times. I do think he was just cutting a little bit more. I can take it. I can take it.
Sorry.
I don't know if you can get
Okay, bro.
an off track there though. If I inside wheel misses the curb, I don't know if that's an off track or not. I also don't really know if that was quicker. I assume it has to be. Why isn't my telemetry up? That's weird. I just usually go medium.
place.
I don't usually mess with it in the I don't even know if you can in these leagues or not. I have to check.
Right side. Clear right.
I don't know why my telemetry box went away. I have no idea how I'm doing here. I guess I could use my black box here and get something. Locked her up a little bit. Not too bad. We're all right. We're gonna let's cut this again. I think I need to carry a little more speed through here, carry it a little bit longer, get on the brakes, eat more of this. But I have no idea if that was faster because for some reason my telemetry box is gone. What was that? 2028. Not my best.
Left front, 98%. Right rear, 99.
Yeah, I don't think you can change. You can't change the wing angle in this setup in these fixed races. Woo! So yeah, you really can't control much on this. Just brake bias. That's really all you can change. What was the other thing I was gonna do? Fix my. Oh my gosh! No, no. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Coming down? Are you coming down or what? What are you doing? My telemetry, that's what it was. Ow, ow, ow. I get it. You want attention. Like what causes this to reset? Why would it go to, we'll just do all-time best lap. Oh, it's time to go anyway. Oh well. At least we are confident, like we can kind of go out there and just do a 202. I don't know if we'll get back to 202.1 like we did last race, but hopefully start in the front 2 rows and avoid the chaos. No one needs to be here to cause chaos in iRacing, especially this season. Talked about this last night. I don't know if it's because of the holidays and people either maybe not getting it because their iRating wouldn't be that level yet, but like, I don't know, are coming back to it. They got downtime, or it's a new season and they saw like all the new stuff and they want to come back and try it out. It's been pretty rough these first few weeks of the season 1. And not like dirty. It's just like, I feel like I'm being pretentious when I say this, but like, just like dumb stuff. Like I had a person the other night that
2 minutes to go.
in an IndyCar race, I pitted and then a caution came out while I was in the pits. So I was the only person. So then the next caution, everybody comes in the pit. I should have been able to jump up, get my lap back, and everything would have been fine. But one guy stayed out on like 70 lap old tires. And like that's never going to work. Like, what are you thinking? And so sure, like I was on the radio like, dude, you kind of screwed me here. Now I'm going to get stuck a lap down. And he's like, I can make it to the end on fuel. That's great. You got 70 lap old tires. And then the restart happens. He immediately drops to like 10th. Another caution comes out. He comes in and pits because his tires are bad. And I pinned a lap down for the rest of the race. So like another guy, the reason I got the caution happened when I went into the pits is because the guy didn't practice getting to pit road and just like didn't use the access road and just like ate the wall coming in. And that's what caused the caution. So it's just like, it's so frustrating. This is people that are like 2K iRating. I don't know. It's been, all right. Little rant over. It's been chaos. The point is there is chaos regardless, TBD if you're here or not. But I'm happy you're here. So don't feel guilty. The chaos will come whether we like it or not. What are we? Number 11? Hey, my lucky number.
Exit's clear. Push. Right flag. We'll need to pit to serve the penalty.
Oops, I was just bragging about my ability to just modulate the speed on pit road by sheer vibes. And then I went off. Let's practice a restart again while we're here.
You need to come in for this penalty in the next 3 laps.
I get that, yeah. It definitely does suck when you ruin someone's race. But in iRacing, as long as like you're trying and because that was me. When I first started, I would ghost race so that you can like spectate races and drive a ghost car around with the people on track. I ran AI races. I ran like ghost races with people because I was so paranoid about ruining someone's race and messing things up. Like, I get it. And still, whenever I move to a new series or start a new car or a new track or whatever, there's still a little bit in me that's like, I don't want to be the guy that ruins someone's race. That's a good quality to have. There's not enough people in this hobby feel that way. I wish more people in this hobby treated racing like that. And they should. If tomorrow Porsche invited me to come, like,
Okay, Ryan, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this
racing
done.
Carrera Cup in one of their cars, you better believe I would be scared as shit. I'd do it because it's a one lifetime opportunity, but I'd be scared as shit that I was going to wreck somebody or ruin somebody. I'd be tiptoeing my way around. And I think that's probably the attitude more people need to bring to sim racing. And I have ruined people's races. Most people, as long as you come on the radio and tell them you're sorry, honest mistake, that instantly diffuses most situations. I don't know how many times I've been so pissed at somebody where I've been like, and then they just be like, my bad, man, I'm sorry. I lost control, blah, blah. It's all right. Like instantly just, it's all right. I'm on with it. I'm over it now. A little bit helps. It was crazy. I was telling Barry, last night I went down a rabbit hole of watching like a lot of my old GT7 streams from a few years ago. And one thing that stuck out to me was that there is no voice chat. And even beyond that, how hard it is to really communicate in race with people. I know some people have got like some pre-mapped, like you'd have to like, it's challenging to like communicate in race. You got to have something mapped. You usually have to have a keyboard. You got to have a few different responses like pre-programmed into it. It's a little bit of a chore. And it was just, I'm watching those races and I'm like, dude, how crazy it would be if GT7 had in-voice chat where you could be calling people out middle of the race. It's good and bad. There's definitely stuff I've said on this sim that I regret almost immediately. And I'm like, I don't like being that, especially when I'm streaming and I'm calling people, names and saying they're stupid and stuff. I don't like being like that. I hate when I do it. So maybe that's the benefit of not having the voice chat is you don't have to regret saying something. All right. Probably going to be lap 2, but let's go ahead and just get a solid banker in anyway. A little too much speed. Not enough to ruin the lap, but hey, sweetie. You'd also hear like a lot of like 10-year-olds. That is one thing about iRacing, that because it does cost a subscription and cars and tracks, you don't get near as many just like kids on here. The price does weed out some of the riffraff. Still have it obviously, but it does help a little with that. That's right, we're in a quality lap here, aren't we? Yep, ours and off track. This lap's not going to come anyway.
Track limits.
So there you go. You can cut too much of that. Now we know.
The leader has just done a 201.6.
All right, let's go lock in now.
The track temps increasing. It's now 114 Fahrenheit.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. Not that it matters anyway. We're already aboard this lap, but... All right. That was not a good lap. The vibes are off right now. Let's lock in. Get this lap in. I don't want to be in the pack and have to deal with the riffraff. Yeah, I'm already 2/10 down. Jeez. This has not been a good quality session. Still getting the 202s though. There we go. There we go. We're getting some back. I think I'm giving up a little bit on the entry there too. Kind of half it. There we go. Did a little bit of both. I didn't quite eat as much curb as that guy does, but I didn't just go around it either. Nice healthy medium. Found the Goldilocks zone on the curb. That's a hell of a lap. We were down 2/10 going into like turn 1. We came back to be in the green here. That was a good exit too. All right. Well, we were able to salvage it. Wish I could have that first sector back. Another 2021. Boom. That's even better than our last one. Our last one was a 20211, and we did a 20210. Damn, Christopher. You got 2017. Gosh. Jeez, Pete. Yeah, agreed. That felt good. It didn't feel like it was like bum, 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 like, you know, like. But I get where, like, if you go all the way around that curb,
That was a good lap,
as
Ryan.
opposed to going through there. Yeah, I didn't really feel like it till the end. And it's actually better than the one I did last race. That was a pole lap, so I'll take it. Oh, Ezekiel came in here. Oh, that sucks. When we were starting second, I thought we have that inside position now to get the inside of turn 1. But now we got bumped back to third, so we're going to be back on the outside again. That sucks. We might end up 4th coming out of turn 1. I was fine being second and having that inside line to just kind of go through there. All right. We got our new pedal. See how this goes. All right. If you have a silver Aston Martin, please move your car. Track PA just came over. 6A. You will be towed. If you're out there watching, you drive a silver Aston Martin, your car is parked illegally at the Miami International Autodrome. Probably should get on that. All right, how do we play this? Do we try to move over to the right? I guess it depends on what kind of launch the guy behind us gets. If we get a decent gap, do we close that off? Two guys got in the 201s. I guess we're close.
Field strength
All right, here we
is 1500 V3. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Okay, standing start. Okay, Ryan, get ready. Go, go, go. Black flag, we'll need to come into the pit.
Dang it! And then they get wrecked.
Wide, you're in the middle. Clear right. Clear all round.
I got a drive-through penalty. The first two guys wrecked. Daggone
Buddy,
it!
use your fucking brake. You've hit me 3 times. You
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
Jesus Christ. You dumbass. You guys are fucking retarded.
I just shot myself out of another second place at
Crazy
least.
first 2 turns, bud.
What was I doing? I've done that before. I get caught looking at the blank lights, and then as soon as the light changes, I go. What the heck was I doing?
Bro, didn't even slow down. What are you doing, 15?
Yeah, these kids are fucking retarded.
That's you.
Maybe I got hit in the back by the same guy there on one corner 5 times. Holy.
I got 3 laps to serve it. Do I go ahead and just run away for a bit and see if I can't put
Did you guys
this?
all just get this game like tonight, or?
Ooh, I didn't even know to do it there.
Pretty not good.
Got a 5-second gap. The car behind us. I'm gonna wait till the very end, see if I can't
Imagine
push
being
out.
named Pablo.
The least amount of traffic I come out in, the better.
Bro, what? Why are you purposely trying to fucking hit me, 3? I literally just fucking you're a dumbass.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved in that. All that going on back there. Give him a few laps to either.
Fucking Pablo.
Got some smart kids in this race, Troy.
I can't believe I did that. Oh, it's ruined my race.
This is excellent, mate. Keep it up. P2.
There were a lot of people in the pits, though. Jeezle. I think we can still get a decent finish out of this, but
I'm glad I skipped. Oh wow, skipped qual, and I started in the back.
We've got 2 laps to come in for this penalty.
That guy just drove through the cars in the pit lane. Brain dead individuals in this race.
dude, there's a 20-second gap to the car in 5th right now.
Is there anything like with these cars specific, like overheating, anything like that?
Say that again?
Do these cars overheat or anything like that? This is my first time using it.
No. Good.
What in the world?
The gap to Alfaro ahead is increasing.
What
It's
race
now
car
1.8
overheats?
seconds.
What are you talking about? Dude, we might be able to catch this guy if we wouldn't have screwed up. Yeah, there are definitely some angry folks in this race. I'm going to do one more lap. We've got 20 seconds to the guy in 5th. I don't know how much time I'm going to lose having to drive through the pits, but it's going to put us close to those people. Oh, the guys in 9th and 10th just wrecked. We'll just do it now, I guess.
Sorry, son.
At least we don't have damage to fix her. We don't actually have to pit. We just got to drive through.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. We have no recorded pit timings. This will hurt our pit exit estimates. On exit, we should be in position.
Oh
3.
my god.
Box now. Pit exit's clear.
You guys are fucking retarded, man.
Okay, Ryan. The next car is correct.
You hit me again, buddy? Yeah,
Their
good
rating is
job.
1.6.
Good job, you stupid fuck. There you go, there goes your race too.
It's all on you, Evan. You can tell yourself whatever you like.
You're a fucking
All right.
retard.
Give ourselves some fun to do.
Be recorded for
Can we
that.
get back up the
You're a
second?
fucking retard.
Keep it going, buddy. The longer you say it, the more you'll be banned for.
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
All right, we
Come
got
on,
10
Ryan, keep
minutes
pushing.
to run these guys down. They're 5 seconds ahead of us.
2.45. Pretty good.
Sorry, did you say something else, Evan? I couldn't hear you. Speak nice and clear.
Yellow flag.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I said 2.45. You hear that?
The next car is
No, before
blank.
that,
Car
what were you
number
saying?
2,
I'd like you to hear
license,
that again.
And their rating is 1.6.
I said 2.45, you rat.
I take it
You
back.
know?
Maybe 7-year-olds
No,
would
no,
actually
don't
be
change
better.
it now. Stick to it. You sound like my sister.
Well, if you're gonna pick a race to screw up the start, this was the one. Didn't even barely hurt us. We might even get back up to second.
Quite a manly sister you got.
Still got 12 seconds to the
How's
car in
everybody
fifth.
doing? You and your husbands have a good Christmas and all that? I had a good Christmas. Everybody but Troy. How are your husbands doing? Is that all you got? Gay jokes?
There's a new fastest lap for
Yeah,
blank.
you mean that's an
202.1.
offensive word.
The guy ahead has just done a 202.3 V4.
Well, I am angry with myself, but it could have been much, much worse. I think we
Correct. The head is increasing. It's now
combination
5.9
of the most
seconds.
angry, insane lobby ever, and we played it right, kind of trying to wait to serve it till we can put a gap, and they all wreck each other. Unfortunately, I think these guys up ahead of me are... Guy in second just did fastest lap of the race. Yeah. I don't know. We'll keep pushing. Finishing fourth wouldn't be terrible. I'll take
The
it.
track temperature's falling. It's now 115 Fahrenheit.
Not too often you get a false start, have to serve a black flag, and still finish. Oh, they wrecked. They wrecked. I don't know how bad it was, but they definitely wrecked. Gotta be careful with them now. Sometimes they get pretty, they got damaged car and they are angry. Still might be a podium on the table. Looks like he's getting back up and going now. I don't think he's too damaged.
All right, Ryan. The next car is correct. Car number 1, and their rating is 1.6.
What did I get a 4X from?
The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds.
What did I get a 4X from?
Halfway home. Fuel looks good. It's your best lap in this session.
I guess the beginning, that little dust up at the beginning. I did hit Sid Money in the back end or something. Yep. At least they're spread out. Hopefully as we get to them, we can just take them one at a time. Or they've already towed or something. Woo! I was a little too wide there.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 111 Fahrenheit.
I tell you what, we're going to be busy after this one looking at the incidents. I can tell you that much. I overslowed way too much there. Yeah, he didn't get enough damage. He's driving away
All
again.
right, Ryan. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. I gotta find a little more race pace.
my 202.1's then qualifying, and then 203's in the race. I gotta close that gap a little bit.
New fastest lap for Land, 201.5. Fastest lap for correct, 201.2. You've just done a 202.6. That's your best
Hey,
lap.
there's a
Two
202.
is 0.7.
Right
off
on
the
cue.
pace.
0.6 too. That's pretty good. The guy I'm chasing just did the fastest lap in the race, though. So there's that.
The gap to P3 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.2 seconds.
Mad props to a guy who gets wrecked and then comes out and does the fastest lap in the race the very next lap. That takes. I'm not even joking. That takes.
Yellow flag.
That takes a lot of gumption to do that. Usually when you wreck, you're all, even if your car's not damaged, you're just, you know, your nerves, your aggression, you're just all off kilter.
Front is Land, car number 2.
And I did see the guy that was in second spun out or something. So now we got both of them kind of back to us. If they start battling again, maybe we got something here. They've both spun out now, so we know they're prone to it. And now they're back to battling again. That would be the perfect way to end this race, is to get back to second place because those two wreck each other. That'd be hilarious. And
You got it, Dennis.
our penalty is all for nothing.
You've got half your fuel left.
I would love to know what would happen though, because we were gaining a little bit on the leader. He definitely wasn't driving away from us. I don't know if we could have put a pass on him, but we were. It would have been interesting to know, to see. Props to that guy though. I got one of the easiest wins you can imagine. Everybody wrecks themselves out on lap 1, and the guy behind you gets a penalty.
The gap to Land ahead is increasing. It's now 3.8 seconds. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Oh, too much. It's trying to carry too much speed through there.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 115 Fahrenheit. Yellow flag.
Oh, they both wrecked. We're back in second.
Clear left.
You gotta be kidding me. I manifested it. Hold that guy back there, Rusty. Do me a solid.
Pass left. Good luck, Ryan.
Thanks, brother.
One more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. P2. That was 204.2.
This guy's closing on me, though. this right, get this right, get this right. I didn't get it right. I did not get it right.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
If I could have cleared that guy a little bit more.
Bro, you could have fucking waited, dog. I would have let you fucking pass. God damn.
Troy might be the angriest one of all. Does he win the angriest driver award? Ooh, I'm getting slidey. Well, we still came back to get a podium. It's not often you get a black flag for a false start and then come back and get a podium.
That's the winner.
Good job, Ryan.
Podium finish. Nice one. Nice one, Ryan.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'll have to watch it. This is going to be a crazy race to go back and watch all the incidents. All right.
I hope all of you guys who passed the first corner cleanly had a nice race.
Please, guys, report the guy for the turn one. Report this guy, please. Lap war, turn.
Dude, you're such a piece of crap, dog. You literally just fucking stuffed me in the last corner, dog. Are you fucking for real?
Dog. Dog. I don't have mute mapped. Let's mute. Push to talk. Mute voice chat. We'll mute to that. There we go.
Yeah, this race was ridiculous to say the least.
Okay.
Very bad driving standards.
Let's go.
Alejandro, yo no sé cuál es tu problema, tío.
Dude just drives into his tire. Like, I don't know what more you do there. That was... Oh, man, don't tell me I'm stuck on him. I want to watch the incidents of all the races to have it glitch out.
That's the end of the session.
Let's watch from a few cars back here. Just drives into his tire. Oh man, that car came from Fort Lauderdale. Who is that? Let's watch his. Where's he at? Boom! That one right there. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Okay, so dude just got a good jump. Decided he wanted to just. This guy's like, I'm not gonna waste this good jump I got. I'm gonna drive into everybody. So he goes to the inside. He really only gets a better jump than one guy, and then he just decides not to brake because he wants to pass everybody. Who was that? Let's find Troy and let's see what got Troy so mad. So Troy gets through the first corner. Despite everything. He's keeping his calm, he's keeping his cool, he's going to get through all this. Spots all over the place, car's broken, no wings. All right. More cars wrecking here. Oh my goodness. Troy saw everything. Troy had a front row seat to everything. What happened there? Was that the same guy from before? Oh no, that was my boy Rusty. What happened, Rusty? Oh, they just checked up. That blue and red car just completely like didn't go. Just was he terrified of this car bouncing back or something? This is like what I'm talking about, where you have people that like this guy is being almost too cautious. Like, I get you're like wanting to see, but you have to be aware there are people behind you. You can't just, you know, like once he was cleared to the left, you got to at least, I'm not saying you got to floor it, but you got to get back through the, you got to, you know, you got to drive the car. All right, what happened? What got Troy so mad? He avoided that one. He avoided that one. I don't know what Troy's so mad. Man, that's why he's mad. Because he gained 15 spots from people wrecking and then he got wrecked. Again, it's been the theme of the night, but this is why qualifying is so important. This race, if anything, more than anything. And I don't get these people that are like, oh, start from the pits. You're still going to drive through all this shit. Like, okay, maybe you gained some spots from people that wrecked, but by the time you get through all this, all these guys were like 20 seconds behind the leader because of all this. So you're just not, even if everyone wrecks in front of you and you start from the pits, you're not going to get through it, you know, quick. You're just going to run around in, you know, 7th or 8th with 20 seconds between you and the top 3 or 4. Congrats, I guess. No, I did last night because it was a rain race, and I've never really run races in the rain, so I was like, I'm just going to start from the pits, if nothing else, because I don't want cars around me. I still don't know what Troy's so mad about. I thought surely by lap 2 he was already on the mic yelling at people. Was he just yelling at people that didn't even affect his race? Just sick of seeing people wrecking all around him? Like, bro's up to 6th right now. I'm going to be pissed if he didn't even get in an accident. Maybe that's it. Like, was he literally just that mad of having to deal with all this shit and, like, he ended up having a clean race? Oh, no, he finished a lap down. So he gets into something at some point. He looks like he's got damage there. And he lost a position somewhere. Dude, what is this mystery? The mystery of the angry Troy is driving me crazy. What was he so pissed off about? He did get passed by somebody on the last lap. But that's not what ruined his race, because he ends up a lap down at some point. Oh, I lost him. I lost Troy. What happened? Oh, was there only 8 laps? I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know what happened to him. Why he's so mad. But it shows that he finished 11th. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to remain a mystery. Maybe he was just that upset with all these humanoids. Another podium, another 77. Look at us quickly getting up to over 1,500 iRating. That was second split on that one. And another 0.5 iRating. Gotta get that race pace up though. I feel like I'm, which is usually weird. Usually I race faster than I qualify. Like that's always been my thing. I always tend to underperform in quali and then race a little bit better than what my pace was. But this seems to be the opposite tonight. That was really crazy though, because like we'd done 3 straight races, and I don't know if it was just an influx of new people, but the first 2 were nothing like how crazy that one was. I'm really glad we got that good quali lab and we were able to avoid all that. I can't believe I screwed up that start though. That's insane. False start drive-through penalty and still finish 3rd. That is should not happen. That is an indictment on everybody else that was in that lobby. I almost said something.
That's why you don't do that.
Oh, they're already mad in the practice lobby. Everyone's feisty tonight. My daughter put her phone in the washing machine. Awesome.
So we're brake checking now, huh? Huh, Joe? Is that what we're doing?
Oh my
I just
gosh.
lifted.
What the fuck, Joe? You just totaled 2 brand new race cars.
Although I didn't really.
Just practice, chillo.
She says it's working. I guess they are waterproof now, to a certain degree. Yeah, I mean, I know like the newer ones are supposed to be like water resistant or waterproof up to a certain depth, but I would imagine the movement could really get water up inside there. You know, it's one thing if it just sits stagnant in like a tub of water, a washing machine that is like. But then again, I also assume it was in a pocket. So if it's in a pocket, maybe like the fabric will like seal it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when clothes get wet and they get like really tight. If it was in like a jean pocket, maybe the jean would kind of like vacuum seal it up. I don't know. She's texting me from it, so it must be working somewhat. Oh, my son texted me a question. All right, sorry. My son got a PC at his mom's for Christmas, so I've been getting lots of questions to help him get everything set up. We had to set up his own. Usually when he's here, he just plays on my Steam account, but now that he's got a computer there, so we set him up with his own Steam account. We had to do family sharing. He's trying to install. It's a whole thing. Welcome to parenthood. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Everyone's so pissy tonight. I'm just going to stay out of people's way.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Project Motor Racing? I know obviously it's gotten really negative reviews, but that's always from people that are like YouTubers and all that play everything. I'm curious, you know, like they're like the ones that get early access to everything and use all the fanciest stuff. So to some degree, when they're like, "Oh, this is trash," I'm always kind of wondering. Yeah. Have they said if they want to do voice chat? Hi, Ferrari. I'm just going to be on this side of the track. Don't mind me. Ooh. Yikes. I'm honestly...
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
My son is 14.
Tyres all round.
My daughter is 12. I don't think my son gives a damn really about driving. He ain't said much about it. I could see him be one of those kids that just kind of, when he turns 18, maybe at that point he gets a car or something, but what'd you go with? If you don't mind me asking. I'll be doing that in a few years. Yeah, it doesn't help that they laid off a bunch of people either. That's a huge blow. That was not a good... When you release a game and the consensus is that it's promising, but it came out a little half-baked and there's a lot that needs done, and then you announce a bunch of layoffs, that's not a good sign. But maybe they think a small team can... You know, they don't need a full development team to do patches or whatever they have plans. I don't know. It does suck because I mean, I want there to be, you know, some cool, especially kind of more hardcore sim options on console. It's just a hard market because I feel like, Subaru Legacy? Nice. That's a really, you can't go wrong with a Subaru. I've had multiple. I've had 2 WRXs, I've had 2 Foresters. Love me a good Subaru. But what I was saying is I want there to be some good sim options on for console players to grow. It's just good for sim racing if it grows. But I think the problem they have is that it's so hard on once you go on console that it needs, I think, be a little bit more accessible. So then do you kind of do like the jack of all trades, master of none approach to like Simcade / hardcore sim? And at what point, if you do get people into hardcore sim, how many months before they decide they want to move to PC, you know? Like, is there a market for hardcore sim players on console long term? Like for years, that are just like going to be fine to just stay on console for years and never get the itch to move to PC. That's the question I'm not sure anyone's really answered yet. ACC kind of did, like you saw, like the PC version took off and the console version almost got forgot. Like they don't, you know, they kind of gave up on the console version of ACC. Which I guess is fine, but as far as I understand, Project Motor Racing isn't really pitching itself. I don't even know if there's going to be a PC version, maybe eventually, but I don't know. It's interesting. It's a crowded market. It's really hard to be like getting in, like here's our launch title at the same time that every other sim like that's established announced big updates. Even like Automobilista 2 added a new update with the Taurus Nürburgring and a bunch of other stuff. Obviously, there's iRacing. GT7 had a huge update. So you're like trying to come into a somewhat already niche market when all the players are still healthy and still putting out content. It's tricky. Tricky.
P11.
I got into it with someone on Twitter because I just think iRacing's model is the only one that's sustainable. Like, if you want to have a sim-like title that you are going to have support for years to come. Oh, it was about GT7, and they were complaining that the power pack and all that stuff costs money. And I'm like, the game is 4 years old. If you want them to continue to support the game after 4 years, there's only one or two ways it's going to happen. Either you're going to have to pay for expansions, or you're going to have to move to some sort of subscription or pass model, season pass model. No developer in the year 2025 is going to keep putting out free content 4 years after you bought the game. Like, it's just not sustainable. Studios aren't going to be able to stay open that way. There has to be some sort of incoming revenue coming in that keeps development going. You got to pay your developers. You got to pay for assets. If you're going to send a team out to scan Yas Marina, something has to pay for that. You can't just sell a bunch of copies and then that's going to bankroll you for the next 5 to 6 years, you know? Like, there's got to be a second bite at the apple or a continual bite at the apple to fund development. And I know people criticize iRacing, but I feel like I get such bang for my buck. I have never questioned them. They're very upfront with development. They have an open, like, they tell you what they're working on, and if something gets delayed, they tell you it's not ready. They're constantly getting new stuff. And the only reason that they can do that is because we pay monthly. They're also independent. Like, that never gets talked about enough. You think if Ubisoft or EA owned iRacing, they would operate it this way? Hell no. We'd have, every year we'd get like a new title that all the old crap got locked. So I will happily pay my iRacing subscription. At least, you know. I'm praying I don't see the article that some like private investment firm buys iRacing. That would be I would be so depressed. That would be the death nail, is if some investment firm buys iRacing and kills it, essentially. That would kill it. But yeah. Yeah, that's the other part. That's the elephant in the room. You've got to make it at least work on controllers. And I don't know, again, back to the jack of all trades, master of none. I don't know how you can make controllers too competitive and you piss off the wheel players. Not competitive enough, and casuals won't get into it because they're like, oh, it's not even worth getting into unless you can buy a $6,000 rig, even though that's not true, but that's what the narrative will be. It's hard. It's a hard bullseye to hit. Yeah, there's no way that EA would sign on for that development model. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like iRacing is led by people that like racing, that love the sport, that love the community, and at the end of the day, they do have to make money. I want them to make money, but like, they're not going to be in a boardroom making decisions of how can we squeeze every last dime out of our customer base with giving them, while also giving them the absolute least that they will accept. I don't think that those conversations are happening in iRacing's boardroom. I know those conversations happen in EA, Ubisoft, all those boardrooms, venture capital boardrooms. So I pray they stay independent. I would rather them raise prices and stay independent than go to some, somebody else buy it or something like that. Because private equity is the death blow. They're like that cat in the nursing home that picks out who's going to die next. If you find out your favorite restaurant or your favorite, you know, store, whatever, has been taken over by private equity, that's it. What laps have I been doing? I am not paying any attention. My freaking my split thing went away again. Why does that keep doing that? I just don't think the traditional game model jives with sim racing. I don't think it, because it never ends. You got to constantly be, you know, doing BOP updates. You got to constantly be changing tire models. You're constantly going to be moderating. You know, you need moderators or stewards to ban people. Like, it never ends. And it takes a lot. There's a reason nobody else makes Diablo, or no one makes Warcraft, or no one else makes those games, because it takes a freaking army on the back end to sustain it, keep it going, further development. And you can't just build that overnight, you know? And it's a tough market to get into. But I wish them all the best. I want them all to succeed. I think it's, you know, this hobby is good when there's options that are all pushing each other forward. I definitely think Forza being pretty much dead now hurts Gran Turismo. I don't think Gran Turismo would be where it's at today if it weren't for Forza 4 kind of kicking its ass, you know? That was the only Forza game I played, was 4. And that was like probably one of their best ones. And I think that really woke up Sony and Polyphony to get their act together. Competition is good. I have no doubt that LMU being successful has caused iRacing to really pick up, you know, put the pedal to the metal. Not that they would be malicious in their releasing content, but when LMU's coming for your lunch, man, you're going to have to step it up. LMU could do it, which is crazy considering Motorsports Games was at death's door, you know, 2 years ago after the NASCAR fallout and the IndyCar fallout. I was expecting any day for them to shut down. And then they pin it all on LMU, and it had a rough start, but they're kind of finding their groove now. They plan to go on consoles. I don't know. They kind of did it backwards. They started on PC and with a goal to move to console. I don't know if they've stated in interviews how they plan to handle things like the controller dilemma and stuff like that. Yeah. I think they saw that Horizon is maybe a little bit easier to develop, requires less constant support, and has maybe a wider audience. And it was like, oh, well, this is where we're going now. Maybe they think they can just buy a hardcore racer down the road or something from someone else. I think it hurt them. I think they should have done Gran Turismo's model in that you don't have to release one every other year. We don't get a Gran Turismo every other year. We get like one a generation, and then they just keep supporting it. And as long as Sony sees value in that and supports polyphony, it has to be a first party studio, because that's the only way they're going to get the support to keep making content and, keeping it alive. It needs that backing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I got a kick out of all the built from the ground up memes, but it doesn't mean I wanted to see Forza die.
You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. 17th place. That lap was at 2:04.1.
I don't think LMU looks any more intimidating than iRacing did back in the day. But I think for me, it's just everything that's there I can do in iRacing. And from what I understand, it's different enough in like how the cars drive that it takes some getting used to. And I'm like, why would I spread myself so thin? Now, if I was like a 7K driver in iRating and was looking for like something new, that makes sense. Those guys probably could hop into a new sim and be fast right off the bat. I'm still working on, like, I'm only 1.5K here, and that's all from today. I was 1.3 when this stream started. Like, there's still so much room for me to grow in iRacing. Why would I split myself across 2 sims? I would rather focus on this and get... Oh, it's time to race. I would rather focus on my time and energy on this and get really good at it than be like ass at 2 different sims. But, I mean, maybe someday, obviously if my community grew enough where they were like asking for it, or I felt confident that I could jump back and forth and not, hurt myself in the process. Well, I could have swore they did say that I know they said they're not doing any more updates for Forza.
Checker flags out, B18.
And that all their energy was going to get shifted towards Horizon, which they've never done before. I mean, Horizon and Motorsport have existed in parallel for the past, 6-7 years? And they've never done that. So it's kind of like a reading the tea leaves. Maybe they let Forza sit on a shelf for a few years and then they bring it back. I mean, they can always bring it back. But it definitely does feel like a significant moment that they're coming out and saying, like, we're done. No new content.
Pit exit's clear.
All right. I didn't really do any good laps there. I know we were talking a lot, but that was not the best practice session. We're also going to be in faster lobbies. Now we're in 1.5 lobbies. Yeah, I mean, they didn't shut down the studio. It's not like they didn't announce, unless they sneakily did it. I know they announced a bunch of layoffs, but they didn't say that specifically, like, turn 10. Or maybe could be also that they're just going to go ahead and start focusing on the next console. We're probably going to get a console in 2028. Maybe they want like a launch title of Forza on it, and they just decided to pack it in for this version and take the L and focus on the next console.
laps to get the job done, mate.
Yeah, I definitely think Microsoft's shifting its focus to just owning as many publishers as possible than necessarily putting out
Ryzen, it's now 115 Fahrenheit.
really good exclusives. I mean, they bought Activision, they bought Blizzard. They've bought just about everything. Maybe their thought is, we're just going to own all the people that make the best games, even if they're cross-platform. That's the only way they can subsidize Game Pass, is by owning everybody that makes the games. At the end of the day, it's Microsoft. I mean, they can take the hit. Whether they state that they want to or not is another thing. I know they're likely going to be the next head of Xbox lady after Phil retires. Is kind of more cutthroat, real big on cutting costs kind of person. Her name escapes me right now, I'm sorry, but she's always on the... Shoot, I don't have my telemetry box. Dang it. I have no idea how this is going to go. I keep thinking that's Kevin Bacon. I'm sure he gets that a lot. That wasn't good. We lost some time there. I can feel it. Oh, here she comes. Do I have a towel on my head? Does it look like I have a come on! Come on! Looks like I got a coonskin cap or something.
The leader has just done a 201.4. P4, you're currently 1.4 seconds off the pace.
It's 202. Ooh, that was good. Didn't scrub off a lot of speed there. Definitely did this better than last time. I think this will be a better lap. Ah. That probably cost me a 10th. Right. She's just cleaning off, you know, yeah. Just thought I had my glasses on. Yeah, that was slow. Felt like I was crawling up to the last corner. I still think this is maybe better. A little bit better. It's no 2021, which only would have, honestly, we'd be in the same spot. Oh, never mind. Take it back. We would have been fourth. But, guy, now we're dropping. We're dropping. I mean, that's not great. That's not great. After we 2 straight races, we were 2021 and 2020, and then we did a 2026. We definitely missed something somewhere. I might just be getting. We're about 4 races in, a few hours in. I might just be getting a little. Yeah, didn't that layoff happen though? Like before they announced this recent announcement, I thought that happened like shortly after the game came out. Like, they've done an update, I feel like, since they laid off 50% of Turn 10. I could be wrong, though. Or they did it twice. Who knows? Wouldn't put it past them doing that either. So are the 8 cars starting 7th right now? Oh, damn. The 1 car still hasn't qualified. That usually that means they're going to jump up there.
That's the end of the session. P7.
P7. All right. I think this is probably going to be the last one. I think my cat needs fed, and I need fed. I ate some bagel bites at like 2 o'clock, and that's about all I've had to eat today. So we've had 2 podiums in a row. Let's go out. Let's go out with a bang here. Got a little bit more work to do. We're in a higher lobby now. We're also in that danger zone of kind of right in the middle of the hornet's nest. We got 6 cars that got to stop ahead of us, and about 8 or 9 behind us that are going to have to stop. We're kind of right in that sweet zone to get wiped out. It is funny how this hobby goes, though. 2026, when we first started the stream, I would have been super happy with. I just wanted to be in the 202s. And now I'm sitting here like disappointed with a 2026. Yeah, I am too, after we chatted in Felmora's stream earlier today. Always happy to have someone to talk to. These are much funner, I can say. Doing streams is much funner when you have someone to talk to. Oh man, the Salty Racers just add to it. That's why I leave it on. I know a lot of people turn it off, but you get what you really get the true essence of iRacing by hearing. They were extra salty. Was that 2 races ago, or was that the last race? Jeez, I think that was the last race. Yeah, it was the last race.
Start.
All right, we're not going to jump. Not going to jump to start. When the lights go out, so it's out on out. Stop doing that.
Aim to finish in the top 7. We've got cold tires.
I need to not gas up until.
Standing start now. Be ready. Watch for the lights. Go, go, go.
Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. I heard it, I heard it, I
Stay
heard it.
right.
All right, they're all right. I heard him crashing behind me. We avoided it. I heard. Psh.
The car in front is Germany, car number 4. Christopher, car number 3 is leading the race.
Saw that coming. I just had to.
Let's find a good rhythm, make some places.
I let the guy behind me catch me, but I could see that he was struggling. I just kind of just had to lay back and let him figure out what he was going to do.
The guy in front is Bushki, car number 20, the license.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Car left. Hold your line.
Kind of
Clear
overshot it
left.
there, but it turned out to be all right. Cold tires, but we made it work. He overshot it too. Is what helped us there.
Okay, Ryan, the next car is Boris, car number 9, the license. Tony, car
All
number
right, guys behind are
14
battling.
is
They're
now
swerving
leading.
and everything, so maybe that's a good sign. Oh, double wreck, and they kept wrecking. I think we're in second now. Another podium on the cards.
P2.
Oh, the guy behind me spun out. So we got a nice healthy gap. Might not make for the most exciting race, but we can push on now. We don't have to worry about driving in our rearview mirror. So maybe we can catch this guy in front.
The gap ahead is now 2.5 seconds.
I thought once we got into the 1 point... Oh,
There's a test drive feature
did he hit the wall? I saw some
for
smoke.
you going the right.
7th to 2nd in 1 lap. I'll take that. Or was it 2? I think it was 1. This is lap 2, yeah. 7th, we were 2nd by the time we crossed that finish line. Oh, he blocked him up. Okay, he makes mistakes. We just got to put pressure on him. If we can put the pressure on him, he's already shown he's going to make mistakes. He hit the wall. Also might mean he'll do something desperate if we get close to him, so we just got to play this smart. We finished 2nd, we finished 3rd.
You've just done a 203.5.
What'd the leader do? He didn't register a time because he must have, because he hit the wall.
The gap in front is now 2.4.
So I don't really know what he did. I got the fastest lap in the race right now. I gotta get up there and just put some pressure on him. I think he'll make a mistake.
Okay, Ryan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Some was it was driving. I think I got a really good start. That helped. I had a good launch, passed that first guy, and then yeah, some of it was fortune. Although there's some of it too, like that one car, I could see that he was struggling, and instead of like forcing the issue and him taking both of us out, I just laid back, was patient, and then he spun himself out from the next turn. So sometimes I always joked sim racing is just as much being a psychologist
The gap's now 3.4 seconds.
than anything else. Although the guy behind me is catching me. It's got down to 3.3. I don't know how. It was 2 seconds faster than the last lap.
What was that?
Or a second and a half.
I locked up a little bit going into the turn, my bad.
Fastest lap for Weldon, 203.1.
That guy behind me just did the fastest lap of the race. Not good. I keep messing that up. He's eating me up in that section. I was about 3 seconds up going into the overpass section. Now it's 2.6. So he's definitely faster than me through that part.
Is fine. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Almost to my fastest lap. That's good.
The gap to P3 behind is now 2.9 seconds. Flag, caution.
That the leader? Sure is.
Left side, clear left.
That's a new fastest lap for Christopher, 202.5.
Hit the wall again. I need the guy behind to catch him.
That's 5 minutes remaining. We can win this.
right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
It's alright, keep the pressure up. He'll make another mistake. It's already... he could have took us both out. He was not driving. He went all the way across there. If I would have not let him go, he would have took us both in the wall. So let's just put the pressure on. Wait for him to make another mistake. I don't think he was trying to. I think he just didn't want to give up the inside and didn't want to lift. He would have if I wouldn't have kind of given him space.
P2.
I'm just going to drive right behind him. Wait for him to make mistakes. Be right on his bumper.
Consistency. Keep him coming. New fastest lap for Airy, 202.5.
I do have that guy behind me too. He's now 2.7. I don't know if he had an issue or what.
Behind is now 2.6 seconds.
I think he's going to make a mistake if I just stay close.
New fastest lap for Alfaro, 202.4.
Oh, or he's going to blink.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
He just completely disappeared. I have no idea where he is. Did he just die? I keep waiting for him to show back up. Oh no, he disconnected. Oh no.
That's a new fastest lap for Christopher, 201.9.
Now I got the guy behind me though, breathing down my neck. We've been given a gift, we can't waste it. That guy behind is quicker, but it's just a matter of does he have enough time? Well, we got a minute left. We're going to be coming to the white flag. 2-second lead. I don't think he can get slipstream that far back. I think he'll get close enough to make a move, though, this lap. What happened? Oh, is he still back there? I was expecting to see him. I didn't see him. 2.3 now.
You're leading. Come on, Ryan. One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this.
All right, I think that was good enough. I think that was good enough. I think we got it. It did. It took some luck. I'm not gonna lie. It took. We needed people wrecking. Dude, have disconnect. we're gonna rack up a second, third, first. What a way to go out.
Perfect drive, absolutely flawless. Well done, Ryan.
Hell yeah.
That's the end of the session.
Well, good waves, everybody. Hi. Hi, wave to everybody in the gondolas up there. Wave to everybody in the gondolas. Hi, everyone over there in the Grand Plaza. Hope you all got your money's worth out of that one. Hi, everyone. I think that's my first win in the Formula 4. I don't think I've ever won in this car. I don't know if it'll do burnouts. We're gonna find out. To be fair, too, he also, I'm not gonna say he tried to take me out, but we definitely had to be selective with how hard we raced him because I mean, it was, in a way, it kind of how I kind of gave him a bunch of space because I could tell he was driving. He'd already made 2 mistakes. Odds are he's going to make more. So why let him make that one right next to me? I'd rather see if he'll make it down the road. And it was a mistake, not the same kind. It was more of a technical failure, but those happen in racing too. Seen people have a transmission failure or something from the lead. It happens. It's all part of racing. We still got a 4X. You're not getting out of these races without at least a 4X. I've come to see here. That's cool. I really like this track. It's cool to get a win here. I need to go take a picture by the is there a spot? I don't know if there's a spot to burn out on the straight finish line, is there? Yeah. There we go. That's pretty good. Trying to do a little drift. Alrighty. Woo! Rack them up. Oh, we gotta go back and see the burnout. We rate this burnout. I did hit the wall a little bit, but we got moving there. That was net code on the wall. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, let's go check out some incidents. I think, again, of which there were many. Ah, why is it not working, man? It was working fine earlier. Now it's just sticking on one car. Oh, there we go. Now we're moving to more. Oh, it's doing the thing where start on me. There we go. That was the guy that was chasing me. Oh, he caught everybody. Guys, drive around. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just a skill. Honestly, it may be a skill, and I just take it for granted. But the accident avoidance of some people, maybe it's because I also race a ton of oval, and like that's a skill you develop in oval is accident avoidance. And maybe just, I don't know, man. I don't get it. Some of these people just drive directly into these cars. Oh, that's where I got that 4X. I don't know if that was worthy of a 4X. The guy that was behind me, the Red Bull car. No one can hack it behind me, man. Oh, there's that livery. I like that again. Porsche. I think this was the leader. Oh, no, that wasn't the leader. Never mind. I was trying to see that when he... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Dude, just the driving standards, man. You have to be aware of what's around you. That one, not much you can do about that one. Dude spins that right in your line. Some of these people, though, that are like, start from the outside and come all the way across the track, 3 lanes to the inside, and there's cars around you. Like, I mean, it could be people just come on here and play with no HUD, no, just looking out the windscreen, no crew chief. He gave me a little bump there. Oh, this is after he spun out and I took past him. I think this down here is where, let's watch the pass down here. Let's see what we think. He did get a run. I'm not going to lie. He had a run, but that's why I set up on the inside and took the defensive line. So he'd have to go around me. Now I know that the second section isn't inside, so I'd have to clear him. But I want him to go wide. And I also thought maybe he'd outbrake himself. Just trying to, he pins me down, then shoots back out. That's fine. He's got the Lando helmet. Well, that's what it is. He hit the wall there. Okay. I actually really like this move. This is a good move. And this is a great, not enough people do this. And I used to do this in GT7 all the time, and it worked real well, is if someone's going to set up on the defensive line, pinch them down. Make them be as much glued to that inside line. So you take the middle line. If someone, especially if they do what I did and they kind of drastically go way over, and people in GT7 do this all the time. They set up the defensive line. They go all the way against the wall. And then they expect that when they get to the braking zone, they're going to kind of move back up to that middle lane. Go down to that middle lane. Pin them to so tight to the inside line that it makes a really bad entrance to the next turn. He does that. Look at that. I mean, we do bump a little bit. It could have been worse. There's that part of it. But what he's doing here is he's taking the middle line so that now I have a shit entrance to the next turn. Like, I don't have a way to kind of move back up at the end and come back in. So he pins me down, pinches me, then goes wide. And now I, under braking, have to try to move back to the middle. So he gets then he gets like a decent entrance. Maybe not the prime one, but much better than what I got. And he's got the entrance here. The problem, though, is he taps the wall here. And I think that's what shoots him across the track and kind of did the deal. But that was a good move, man. I love doing that. When someone gives me the opportunity to pinch them like that, I do that all the time. I used to do it all the time in GT7. People in this don't do it as much. I don't know if it's just because so much of iRacing seems to be pace. I don't race around people a lot, honestly. A lot of times you either are just faster than them and you pass them on a straight or whatever. But GT7, I used to do that all the time. Would pinch people. If they wanted to set up on the inside, I used to do that at Deep Forest all the time. The long stretch. They would go all the way to that inside and like establish, I'm going to take the defensive line on the inside. So I would move to that middle and just hold them there, hold them there, hold them there, hold them there. And then take that wide angle, and they got to take this really bad, sharp angle. That was a fair play. That was a good move. We got pinched. Only problem is then his internet cut out or something. Yeah, GT7 gives you that radar, which is a godsend. There were some races where I spent more time looking at that radar than the track, I swear. Yeah, it's nice when these races are kind of spread out more, where you can kind of go back and actually watch it. Sometimes people want to jump into the next thing so fast they don't. I didn't feel like that was what happened in the car. I know I saw the little pop-up. It was a 0x, but I saw that there was contact, and then he kind of shot across. I just assumed that he wasn't under control, but that was a good move. Hey, I know that guy. All right, as much as I hate to go out on a win, usually I even said to Phil Moore earlier, you can't go out on a heater. It is now 11 o'clock and I am hungry and I need to get a shower and some other stuff. So, TBD, thank you for hanging out all night, man. That was awesome. Like I said, I don't know what I would have done in these long breaks in between races if I didn't have you to talk to. So I certainly appreciate it. Anyone else that tuned in or is watching this afterwards on the replay, I appreciate you as well. Oh, what we didn't even look at the, what did we get? 93, almost got to 1600. Dang, we started the evening. Where was the first one? We started the evening at 1343, and we're ending it at 1596. That's a good night. That's a really good night. That's probably the best night I've ever had in iRacing. I don't think I've ever gotten 3 straight podiums with a win. But yeah, I appreciate you hanging out, and please come back for more of my thoughts on just about anything and analysis, all that kind of stuff. It's fun. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. TBD, you're awesome. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. If I can get over here.